about having that fire. And, you know, at the end of the day, I told some of the guys, you know, there's some guys who understand what it is and how to play championship football. And, you know, we understand that. There's some guys who are busting their hump and doing that. There's some guys who still don't understand what it is to give their best each and every day, each and every down, regardless of what the score is. We got to find those type guys going into the playoff. I had to find those type guys that each and every day they have a burning desire to win, and that's where their burning focus is.
Corey, your thoughts on special teams that sort of let you down again today?
You know, that's just a part of it. You know, it's not like special teams is this new group we bring in. That's a collection of the offensive and defensive guys, and those are supposed to be our best guys. And, you know, so as a whole, it's not just special teams. It's the guys in that locker room, including myself and the coaches. There were parts where we let each other down, and we just have to be better.
Did that kickoff return to start the second half catch the team off guard, though?
A little bit caught off guard, but I can tell you, for some guys, that did put their fire out. And for me, when I saw that, what I told them is, you know, that allows me to know what type of players I have. You know, there were some guys that it didn't phase them. They were like, let's bounce back. Others, you can see, you know, that anytime something negative goes, that's what they're starting to look for, and they don't understand that that's a part of football. You can be down by 20. You have to find a way to fight back.
Is it too late to correct that?
Last year, Corey, did you have the championship guys on last year's team? Then?
Well, you know, I think it's a process. I think the guys, you know, they learned how to fight back after we went through the 4-game losing streaks and different things like that. There were some times when that crew last year didn't know how to fight back either, and that's what losses do for you. That's what tough games do for you during the course of the season. They prepare you for the playoffs. They prepare your mindset for the playoffs, and got to find guys that no matter what the obstacle is, that they're still able to overcome it.
Corey, when you're seeing these guys sag, it's almost too late to make changes now to get guys what you want. So is it sort of now we've just got to live with what we've got, or not?
You know, it's a little bit of both. You know, it's never too late to make changes, and you know, like you've seen Corey Williams come in today. I think he's a guy that showed that, you know, he has a little something. So it's never too late. It's never too late until the game's over. If that means, you know, still tinkering with some guys that's out in the street, I'm okay with that. But, you know, it's not a total thing, you know. Some of it's just guys that just growing up and understanding how to be professional football players and championship football players. And then the other part of that is just, you know, getting guys from losing teams, different things like that. They don't understand what winning is about, you know, on a day-to-day basis.
Are you somewhat, I guess, consolation taking from the fact that the offense showed a spark today?
I don't think it's consolation, but, you know, that it's all about winning. But at the end of the day, progress is what I was looking for, and I did see progress in the offense, so that was good. You know, also in the defense, holding, you know, a good offense to 24 points, well, actually 17. So there's some very fine and good points there that I'm happy about, and there's still some areas that I'm concerned about. But I thought the guys did come out and they played their tails off for the most part, but we just got to learn how to dominate.
Considering that KJ is 2 weeks out of retirement, what do you think is his performance?
I thought it was awesome. You know, a guy 2 weeks out of retirement, probably shut it down a long time ago. Didn't have any training camp or different things like that, you know. And that's why I said couldn't ask too much out of him. I thought he did a good job. He has to have the help around him, and that's not just offensive help, but that's all together. But he gave us a chance. He did give us a chance, and I'm proud of the way that you know, he fought. He understands it. When you look in his eyes, it doesn't matter what the score is. There's still a look in his eyes that we can win it, and that's what. But that came with experience, and that's what we have to do is get some guys the experience to understand that you have to win no matter what.
Corey, is this one of those as you're driving home today, you're going to say this is one we should have won?
I got about 5 of those right now. So, no, I'm past that. You know, I'm past that stage. It's about taking all those things that we've done well over the last couple of weeks and try to build off of it. We've taken some things, and you see this game was a little bit better than the other one. So as we go forth, it's just about us continuing going back to the drawing board, not losing faith in the guys in the room, and finding their strengths and using them in different ways to come in and get to win the column.
You go with Kerry as a starter on Friday night?
Yeah, it's a short week. You know, it's a short weekend, and you know, if he's healthy, then he'll go. I can't see making a change based off of a short week and with a abbreviated game plan.
Even though Kerry had been here for only 2 weeks, it seemed like he gave your offense some different dimension. Were you pleased with, you know, even the vertical type challenges?
You know, he's been here 2 weeks, but you know, when a guy's played for his number of years like he did, he's a veteran, and you know, he saw the defense. I thought he did that real well, and you know, he's a winner, and you know, that's what made him special when he played, and that's what makes him special. And the guys did, have a little spark to there, and hopefully that spark turns into a flame, turns into a fire. And I'm definitely encouraged, but the outcome's still not what I wanted.
Will Darian be activated from the injured list this week?
I hadn't even thought about that. That's if it's his time. Brendan and I talk about that, but that's not a focus right now. He's not ready to play. So the back end of the roster and things like that, I'm not really worried about right now.
Corey, earlier in the year, your team overcame a lot of obstacles and adversities within games. That's not happening now. What's different? What's changed?
I thought this was a game that was going to do that, and I think that for the most part, I think we've overcome some obstacles for us to be 5 points or whatever it was away from winning the football game. And I know there's no such thing as moral victories, but we did overcome some obstacles. We just haven't overcome all of them right now. So like I said, I'm proud for the steps that we've taken, and we have a little bit more to go. But I still have men in that room that want to take the journey.
What shape is your offensive line going to be in and after this game?
I'd had to meet with the doctors and things like that. They're banged up, but we have some quality guys that can step in there and do some things.
There's 2 games in the next 3 weeks, no home playoff game, kind of looking going on the road. How do you treat these next couple of weeks?
We try to win them. Try to approach them and win. Like I said, I still have to look at guys and what they can do. Look at guys and what they can do and how they can help us when we play that playoff game.